Hey everybody, I want to thank y'all for coming back to my channel and watching another video. This time it's what my best friend got me for Christmas, my waifu as I like to call her. So we're going to start with the first thing which I counted as far as my Christmas present. We finally got to see Star Wars Rogue One. And the only spoiler I'm going to give is this. Why does everything I love die? Why? But it was a good movie. I mean, if you like Star Wars and don't mind creepy CGI dead people, it's good. If you do mind creepy CGI dead people, still pretty good, except for he just looks weird. So we're going to start with what my friend got me for Christmas. It's really good. Okay. This. It's from Sally's. Okay, it doesn't have a list, but I didn't really expect it to because it has like, oh, I get what some of this is. It's like for a pedicure thingy-majigger. I'm sophisticated. I do that. Okay. Oh, it's just glued. Okay, whatever. The ribbon was just glued to make it look like it was tied. Lying bastards. Oh well. Anyway. Ribbon can go in there since it's not there fully. Okay. So I do wish it had the middle scraper thingies. Because I have my dad's feet and y'all don't want to see them. I don't even want to see them, but they're attached to me. So I don't have a choice. It comes with those thingies you put between your toes when you paint them. Nail clipper. A mini file thingy. And both of these sides are like scrapers, but different roughness. Look, I barely know anything. All I know is scrape the thing against my foot, gets the dead skin off. I like the colors. See? I'm just debating on where to put it from here. Put it back in the bag. I'll show y'all the bag later. It's a birthday bag though. Because I picked it out a long time ago. Like, probably before my birthday. But hey, that's how we do things. Next thing is Metallica, the Black Album. I know they're considered metal, but I don't consider them metal. I consider them rock. Let's see what they consider it. They consider them rock pop, see? All where it says rock pop. I don't consider them pop, but rock, yeah, I can get behind that. And then this one doesn't even say what it is, like rock pop, you know, that type of thing, but whatever. It's Metallica's Load, which sounds horrible, which has some of my favorite songs like Until It Sleeps, King Nothing, you know? I mean, I'm not like such a big fan of Metallica that I know all their songs or anything, but I tend to like their sound, so, and I really love Until It Sleeps. You go over here for now, thank you. I don't know if y'all know, but I have this thing for the poo emoji. I don't know if it means, see, sometimes it means I think I am the shit, like I'm awesome, and other times I think I'm a piece of shit, so it's adorable, and it's a keychain. It can go everywhere with me. And it has an adorable little pink bow. Anyway. And, I don't know if you knew this, but my waifu knows me pretty well. Da 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 da! Cookies and cream Pocky. Pretty good. It's one of my favorites, until I get sick of it, at least, but that goes with any food. And then toasted sugar, perfume. Gotta smell purty for the waifu. Cletus. And there's Irresistibly Lovely. What is that? Is this like Axe for Women or something? Is that what this is supposed to be? Because I don't believe that. And then Blooming Cherry Blossom, which I usually love cherry blossom scents. So if this one happens to be horrible, This will be the first disappointment ever. But there's more! Let's see. I'll open this one now. You know, I was talking about Star Wars earlier, right? Ta-da! Death Star USB car charger. I mean, I don't use car chargers really, but you know. But I think that's because the one in the van doesn't work. And that's car I normally use, and I rarely go on long car trips. But I guess if I ever do, it's with a vehicle that this works in, well, guess what? I got a car charger, and I think it says it has 2 USB ports. Why so much tape? Why must you fight me, tape? Stop fighting me! This is when a lightsaber would come in handy. Or anything that cuts. Okay, finally got it. Really? 3 pieces of tape on the top. AKA every side that actually detaches from the box has tape on it. I wonder where she got this, because it's pretty cool. I mean, the shape. Think Geek, I am predicting GameStop. But maybe not. But I think that's the only place around here that really sells Think Geek stuff. I don't know if this would work in my mom's van, because it is... Whoa, this is freaking sweet! My brother could probably use this. Not like a weapon, but, you know. This is freaking sweet. This is pretty freaking sweet. I'm gonna see if I can find, like, an adapter for this, so I can just plug it into the wall. This is pretty cool. Mute, low, and high. What? This is pretty cool. I have no idea what's going on, but look, that is pretty cool. Dun 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 dun. Yes, I am a 2-year-old. Thank you for noticing. Anyway, going back for now. Let's see. Here's what's next, because I said so. It's the t-shirt. Don't know how much you can see. I'm not arguing, I'm just explaining why I'm right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I know that was stupid. But, you know, gotta have some fun. And be prepared for some more stupid in a moment. It's coming. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's the pencil case thing. La. And that's why I needed it. La 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 la. Okay, I'm done. La. I lied. Maybe I can hold myself back from now on. I'm sorry. Sorry. I know. I need to act my age, not my shoe size. Which my shoe size is probably still acting older than I am. Adorable little bear. Just the most adorable little bear. It's the one with the hoodie from Walmart. Yes, complain about Walmart, someone. Please. I know it's horrible. But there's nowhere else to buy. It's adorable. It's going on my bed, by the way. Just not right now. And then there's this. We rarely wear makeup, but yet we can't give in, especially when it's half price at $2.44 for 36 eyeshadows, 8 lip glosses, and 4 blushes. And it comes with a mirror. Ta-da! I might open that later. Okay. And now, for the stuff that my normal viewers will probably care the most about, to tell you the truth. Since I went through everything else already. Time for the cool stuff. Well, okay, it's all cool. Sorry, I lied. It's all cool. But, first things first. Another 3 booster pack from Walmart with a special promo. So, it's kind of another episode of I Open the Thing, right? Man, this thing just ain't cooperating with me today. Surprise. By the way, it's really late, so if I sound stupid, I'm tired. But not as tired as I could be. I mean, I just saw Rogue One, so I'm kind of awake. But we also ran around UTM, getting Pokemon. Ha, they messed up. Yes! I love when places mess up. When it's a positive mess up, by the way, not a bad one. I mean, I guess it could be bad for them. Let's see what... Well, the booster packs are kind of a bust, but, you know. Well, except for one of them I kind of like, but one is still at Walmart. They're getting cheap. They're getting cheap. But, here's the promo. Angel of Glory rise, it's flying. When it enters the battlefield, exile all zombies and then return all human creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's 4/6, 4/7. Not bad. Especially if you have a lot of humans. This is where they messed up. I got Rith the Awakener. I don't know what the heck that's from. I think it's probably a special set or something. I don't know. It's Rith the Awakener. It's a legendary creature, a dragon. And it's flying, and when it deals combat damage to a player, you may play Forest and 2. If you do, choose a color. Then put a 1/1 green saproling creature token onto the battlefield for each permanent of that color. Woo! I like that. Whoo boy. Sounds like a good card to me. It was just behind this one. Haha. So, Theros, which is the one I'm kind of excited for. Fate Reforged and Shadows over at Innistrad. What? This is still at Walmart. Not my Walmart, but you can't get these 3 packs at my Walmart. So, what are you doing? Let's see. Where did I put it? Is it MJ Holdings? Yeah. They're the ones who say they do those little plastic boxes I showed you in a previous video where they put a deck but leave out the promo full, which I understand, but at least put some card in there. Put one of these. Usually it's a Friday Night Magic promo. Shove one of those in there. I don't even care if it doesn't fit the deck. Just shove it in there. But okay, they gave me an extra card, so I guess we'll start with the Fate Reforged. I mean, I can't remember how good this set was because I wasn't playing at the time, so any cards I've gotten from there is pretty much I bought a random repack online or something and it was in there. So, I don't know how good it is or isn't. So, but I know I like Shadows, and I know Theros is based off of like gods and the like of various, mainly Greek and Roman, I think. I might be wrong. But I tend to like them, so, you know, tend to like stuff like that. So, let's see. We're going to skip the commons because I'm not excited for these, really. I mean, it doesn't mean they can't be good, it's just, you know what I mean? Okay, we'll do uncommons, though. Timur Sabertooth, or Timur, I don't know. 2 Force 2, pay Force and 1, you may return another creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, this creature, Timur Sabertooth, gains indestructible until end turn. It's a 4/3. Next one is Mindskewer Dragon. Obviously a dragon. 2 island and 4 flying, and whenever it deals combat damage to an opponent, target player puts the top 4 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Kinda do like that one though. 4/4. Neutralizing Blast, island in 1. Counter target multicolored spell. I mean, you know, could be worse. I mean, at least it's cheap. Next one is, the rare is Mastery of the Unseen, which is planes in 1. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you get 1 life for each creature you control. Pay planes in 3. Manifest the top card of your library. Put it onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature. Turn it face up anytime for its mana cost if it's a creature card. I do like that, because it gives you a way to do the thing, to gain the life. Then for the land we got Rugged Highlands. It enters to the battlefield tapped, and when it enters the battlefield you gain a life. I do like that. If you tap it, you can do forest or mountain. I like things that gain me life. Straight up. Always have. Always will. And then, not token card. It's the best way. I guess we'll do Shadows next, since Shadows is always good. So leave the Theros, possibly interesting stuff I don't know about as much, for last. I mean, not that I know a lot about Shadows either, but I know a little bit more. Let's see. God, I'm getting to where I really hate Cathars. I don't know how to say that, because there's so many of them. Like, every booster pack, I get at least one. It drives me insane. Except for, I think usually it's Steadfast. Okay. First one, uncommon, is Junal Corpse Trawler. Island in 3. When it enters the battlefield, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. I like things like that. Pay Swamp in 2. Target zombie gains Death Touch until end of turn, and it's a 1/1. But I like that it creates a token. And I know I have a card that says, if it would create a token, create another token. Hope Against Hope, which is planes in 2, and it's enchantment. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. As long as that enchanted creature is a human, it has first strike. Oh my god, imagine in my sliver deck. Slivers. Okay, I wouldn't put this in a sliver deck, but you know. Oh yeah, that one's... I remember hearing about this one. Pale Rider of Trostad. I don't know how to say the names of places here. It's Swamp in 1. It has Skulk. When it enters the battlefield, discard a card, and it's a 3/3. If any of these are really good cards, or really rare cards, or really expensive cards, I don't know. So feel free to tell me that I'm an idiot for not being crazy about these cards. I mean, it doesn't mean I don't like them, just, you know. Next, the rare is I can't English. I'm sorry. Inexorable Blob. It costs force in 2. And it has Delirium. Whenever it attacks, if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, put a 3/3 green ooze creature token onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. And it's a 3/3. I kinda like that, to tell you the truth. That's nice. In my opinion, because it creates a token too, possibly. Our flip card is Neglected Heirloom. I feel like I said that weird. Neglected Heirloom. Anyway, cost 1. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. When equipped creature transform Neglected Heirloom. It costs 1 to equip. And it becomes Ashmouth Blade, which I've heard about. I just don't know if that's good. Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and has first strike, equip 3. Which, do you have to pay that 3 if it's already equipped and it flips when the thing flips, or is it only if you need to re-equip? Do I know? No, because I didn't know there was an equipment that could flip. And then, of course, you know, flip card thingamajigger. And clue card, you know. Now, for Theros. All these reboxing type things I get are from like Walmart, and they're all done by MJ Holdings, which, you know, whatever. Not saying they're bad, but Shadows, really? And they charge pretty much $13 for 3 booster packs and a promo. So for this time I looked out and got 2 cards. But I mean 3 booster packs is $12.54 and they charge $12.98. It's crap. Okay, skipping through the comments unless I see something that I think's really cool. Feel like I've seen that card in a different set, but whatever. I don't know for sure. That thing's ugly. Here's the ugly. It's ugly. Thank you for noticing. Just thought you should know. That thing. Okay, here we go. The first uncommon is a Crowian Hoplite. It costs Mountain and Plains. Whenever it attacks, it gets plus X plus 0 until end of turn, where X is the number of attacking creatures, and it's a 1/2. I think I have this card. Just don't know where. Rescue from the Underworld. Swamp and 4. As an additional cost to cast Rescue from the Underworld, sacrifice a creature. Choose target creature card in your graveyard. Return that card and the sacrifice card to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of your next upkeep. Exile Rescue from the Underworld. I know I've had this one before, but I like it, so I don't care. I can have lots of these, and I would be okay with it. Seriously, I'd be okay. The next one is Sentry of the Underworld. It's Swamp, Plains, and 3. It has Flying and Vigilance. Play Swamp and Plains, pay 3 life, regenerate it, and it's a 3/3. I think it looks pretty cool. Our rare is Timuret, the Murder King. It's Mountain and Swamp, and it makes me think of the Skeleton King for some reason from Diablo 3, but hey. Pay Mountain and 1, sacrifice another creature. This creature, Timuret, deals 2 damage to target player. Pay Swamp and 1, sacrifice a creature. Return Timuret from your graveyard to your hand. I can get down with that. But I'm not big on zombies, sadly. Forest! Whoosh. Which, I hate to inform y'all, we have another thing that I think my Magic the Gathering players will like as well. So, if y'all stuck around this far, good job. Good job. There's, well, I just recently started seeing these things at Walmart, so I had to finally get one. They cost $25, $24.98, I believe. Could be wrong, could be $25.98. I remember doing the math, and you were saving like 20 cents versus Walmart's normal prices at max, and getting something else, okay? It's the mystery box. Ooh. It says, unlock hidden secrets. Power up your deck building arsenal with the Magic the Gathering mystery box. Ooh, mystery. It's not that much of a mystery. Each box contains 6 booster packs, including 1 mystery pack selected from among some of the most beloved sets in modern Magic the Gathering history. It comes with 1 Battle for Zendikar, 1 Oath of the Gatewatch, 1 Shadows over Innistrad, 1 Eldritch Moon, which I love Eldritch Moon. I don't even know why. I just do. I think it's because it's kind of creepy, but it's strange. Anyway, 1 Kaladesh, which I'm so tired of Kaladesh. My local Walmart, which is the only place to buy cards, unless if I go to another Walmart, only has Kaladesh, so I'm tired of seeing it, to tell you the truth. But I still like the art. And then 1 mystery booster pack from Modern History, which I watched a dude open 2 of these, and they were both Return to Ravnica. So let's see what I get. If it's another return, I'm going to wonder if they're not all return at this point. Plus a spin down life counter. So, yeah. I'm not saying you want to buy these all the time, but, well, maybe you do. If you want cards from sets that I can't find at Walmart currently. Because, like, Fulton Walmart, local Walmart, no, nothing. Though, other Walmarts around at least go back to Shadows. Including the one I got this at. So, take that as you will. I mean, look, me personally, I'm not against Return to Ravnica booster, because I was inactive for so long that Return is during an area of time I wasn't playing. So, you know, it'd be new cards for me. Unless they've been reprinted. Donna. Can't let you see, I gotta surprise you. And Return to Ravnica. So, I'm starting to think all these are Return to Ravnica, which is fine. I mean, don't get me wrong. Let's see. I'm just debating on what order to open these in. I think I'll do Kaladesh first, probably, because I'm getting tired of saying it. If I put it at the end, I won't want to do it. Buy box. There's the spin down. Is that Oath? I can't remember. I'm getting old. Can't remember symbols. But pretty blue dice. Which my webcam is like doing a horrible job at showing you how pretty it is. Sorry. Oh yeah, this is another gift I got from someone else. I keep my dice in it. Dice. I keep forgetting which one's for. I don't have a lot of dice. I have a few. But anyway. Starting with Kaladesh. Here we go! Hey, this one opened easy. That's scary. Let's see. Skipping stuff. God, I hate that card. Only because I've seen it way too much. Okay. First uncommon is Engineered Might. Forest, Plains, and 3. It's sorcery. Choose one. Target creature gets +5/+5 and gains trample until end of turn. Creatures you can control get +2/+2 and gain vigilance until end of turn. Which I've already gotten this card, which y'all may have seen. If you watch my other videos, you probably have. Next one is Oval Chase Daredevil. Swamp in 3. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may return Oval Chase Daredevil from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad. I mean, might go into a modern deck. Ooh, I've been wanting this one. I don't think I ever got it, but I'm not sure. Diabolic Tutor. 2 swamps and 2. Search your library for a card and put that card into your hand and shuffle your library. Might help if you have really bad luck so far on mana, but if you have 4, you're probably not doing too bad. And then the rare, Madcap Experiment. Mountain in 3. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an artifact card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest onto the bottom of your library in a random order. Madcap Experiment deals damage to you equal to the number of cards revealed this way. Can you tell how I feel about that card? Swamp. Surprise! And a construct token. I think Oogle. But it's construct. So next, Yeah, we'll do Battle for Zendikar next. Which I don't think these are necessarily a bad idea. Except for the fact that a person that lives in another state did 2 of these, and both were returned to Ravnica for the special secret booster. And then I do it too. Some other people need to do it. I want to know if all of these are returned to Ravnica. Probably are. I'm starting to think they might be. Sorry about that. Doop, doop, doop. Skip, skip, skip. Skip in the comments. Skip in the comments. Skip in the comments, cause no one wants to see those anyway. Well, okay, maybe you do. I'm sorry, but I ain't doing it. Today, at least. Skyrider Elf is our first uncommon. It's Island, Forest, and X. Flying, it has Converge. When it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it, and it's 0/0, except for, I guess blue and green would make it a 2/2 to begin with. So yay! I think it's interesting at least. I wonder if like generic colorless counts as a, you know, the one with, yeah, if that counts. Our next uncommon is Rolling Thunder, which is 2 mountains and X. It deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or players, which could be good in my Sliver deck, because I could tap all my Slivers for mana and use it for X. Okay, I'm sorry. Look, it's like 2 in the morning. Be glad I'm even halfway here today. Our next uncommon is Jodi Offshoot, which costs 1 forest. It's a plant. It has Defender and Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life, and it's a 0/3. And I like things that gain me life. Our rare is Fathom Feeder, which costs Island and Swamp. It's devoid. It has no color because it's an Eldrazi creature. It has Death Touch and Ingest. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top card of his or her library. You can play Island, Swamp, and 3. Draw a card. Each opponent exiles the top card of his or her library. And it's a 1/1. I'll tell you one thing I do like about Battle for Zendikar and Oath of the Gatewatch. Full art lands. They are so beautiful. Not ally creature token. Next is Oath of the Gatewatch. Can't remember if I've opened one of these before, but I think I have on this channel. But look, be glad I can. Apparently I can't English, so I'll just stop. See, because my bestest friend, my waifu, knows me very well, and knows magic is the way to my heart. And food. Food works pretty good. Actually, almost anything is the way to my heart, as long as you're not being on arse about it. So, okay, yeah, that was Oath of the Gatewatch earlier on that 20-sided die. Yeah, that word. Ooh. Our first uncommon from the Oath of the Gatewatch is Cliffhaven Vampire, which costs Swamp, Plains, and 2. It has Flying, and whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. It's a 2/4. I kinda like this. Next uncommon is Pyromancer's Assault. It costs Mountain and 3. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, Pyromancer Assault deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Bonds of Mortality is another uncommon forest. For us, forest in 1. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Pay forest. Creatures your opponents control lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Not very useful, really, but I guess if your opponent has a lot of that in their deck, why not put it in there? Our rare is Sylvan Advocate, which costs 4 and 1. It has vigilance, and as long as you control 6 or more lands, Sylvan Advocate and land creatures you control get +2/+2, and it starts as a 2/3. Hey, look, another swamp. But at least it's full art. I think it's literally the same one. It's beautiful though. And then creature token. Next is Shadows over Innistrad. Good vampire, come on. Well, I know the guy I was watching, MTG headquarters, by the way. He got like, didn't he do mythic rares comparatively? Or maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I don't know. I think it was him. Maybe not, but he opened some of these on his channel recently. So, yeah, we'll see what we get though. Yeah. La la. Skipping to the uncommons. First uncommon is Liliana's Indignation, which is Swamp and X. Put the top X cards of your library into your graveyard. Target player loses 2 life for each creature card put into your graveyard that way. Not a bad card, I guess. Especially if your deck is creature heavy. Mad Prophet costs Mountain and 3. Haste, and if you tap, you can tap it to discard a card and then draw a card. And it's a 2/2. Our next uncommon is Humble the Brute, which costs Plains and 4. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Investigate. Put a clued artifact token onto the battlefield with 2. Sacrifice this artifact, draw a card. And our rare is not a rare, but a mythic rare. Behold the Beyond, which costs 2 swamp and 5. Discard your hand. Search your library for 3 cards and put those cards into your hand. Then shuffle your library. That can be pretty good. Our flip card is Convicted Killer, which is Mountain and 2. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform it, obviously, and it's a 2/2. And it becomes Branded Howler. At the beginning of each upkeep, 2 or more spells transform it. It's a 4/4 at that point. We do have a shiny, but no land? Okay. Vessel of Malignity, Swamp 1. You can pay a Swamp 1 to sacrifice it. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from his or her hand. Activate this ability only anytime you would cast a sorcery. I mean, oh, it's probably you sometimes get these instead of land cards. Yeah, I think that's it. I was like, what? Anyway. Eldritch Moon. I know this video is getting long, I'm sorry, but I didn't really feel like splitting it up like I used to, but that's because I'm willing to record with my computer now, and I've learned how to fuse videos using editors for YouTube, but I don't like doing that with my digital camera because it cuts down the quality from HD to basic, whatever YouTube considers. So I'd rather just do it this way because easier to do. I'm sorry. So yeah, this is my laptop webcam, the built-in one, which is way better than my old one, because my old one, you wouldn't even really be able to see me right now, because it was that sensitive to light. That was in the same spot as it is now. Okay, starting Eldritch Moon. Repel the Abominable is our first uncommon, and it's Plains in 1. Prevent all damage that would be dealt this turn by non-human sources. Which wouldn't really be good for me, because I don't tend to use humans that much, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Incendiary Flow, Mountain in 1. It deals 3 damage to target creature or player. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead. Abundant Maw, which costs 8. Emerge, Swamp in 6. You can cast a spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the emerge cost reduced by that creature's converted mana cost. Whenever you cast Abundant Maw, target opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. And it's a 6/4. The next card is our rare, which is Stromkirk Condemned, 2 swamps. Discard a card. Vampires you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Activate this ability only once each turn, and it's a 2/2. I do like vampires. I have a vampire deck. Our flip card is an uncommon this time. Conduit of Storms, Mountain and 2. Whenever it attacks, add Mountain to your mana pool at the beginning of your next main phase this turn. Pay 2 mountains and 3. Transform Conduit of Storms. It starts as a 2/3. It becomes Conduit of Emrakul, and whenever it attacks, add 2 generic to your mana pool, or colorless, however you want to put that, at the beginning of your next main phase this turn, and it's a 5/4. Ain't he beautiful? And by beautiful, I mean kind of really ugly. We've gotten a shiny this time. It's Terrarion, which costs 1. Enters the battlefield, tap, pay 2, tap, sacrifice it. Add 2 mana in any combination of colors to your mana pool. When it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Okay, I like shinies, just leave me alone. And then flip card, token. Now for the one I have never opened on this channel because I don't think I've ever opened a booster before of it. Return to Ravnica. Can't remember anything about this, to tell you the truth, because I didn't play much during then. I don't even know if I was aware that it existed, and of course I'm gonna have to fight it. Okay. God, smells funky. Sorry. I mean funky as in booster packs always smell that way, and it happens to be a funk smell. Okay. Usually I don't smell it because usually I don't have to bite. Now these I will go through the commons because I've never opened one before, so sorry. Catacomb Slug, Swamp and 4, and it's a 2/6. Next one is Launch Party, Swamp and 3, as an additional cost to cast it. Sacrifice a creature. Destroy target creature, its controller loses 2 life. Next one is Rootburn Defenses, which is Plains in 2. It's an instant. Populate. Creatures you control are indestructible this turn. Next one's Urban Burgeoning, which is costing 1 forest. Enchant Land. Enchanted Land has untapped this land during each other player's untap step. Imagine if you had 4 of those. It means guaranteed untap 4 lands, which is nice. Common Bond, which is Island, Forest, and 1. It's an instant. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So why doesn't it just say put +1/+1 counter on 2 separate creatures? Or put +2/+, I don't know. Anyway. Still kind of like it, so there you go. Frostburn Weird, which is Mountain or Island. Pay a mountain or island. Frostburn Weird gets +1 -1 until end of turn, and it starts as a 1/4. Annihilating Fire, which costs 2 mountains and 1. It deals 3 damage to target creature or player. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead. This sounds like a card I opened earlier. I wonder why. Next card is Stab Wound, which is Swamp in 2. Enchant Creature. Enchanted creature gets -2, -2. At the beginning of the upkeep of the enchanted creature's controller, that player loses 2 life. For the kidney. The next one is Towering Indrik, which costs 4 and 3. It has reach and is a 2/4. Next card is Azorius Guildgate. It enters the battlefield tap, and when you tap it, you can add plains or island to your mana pool, or, yeah. So good day. I like things like that. Our first uncommon is Oak Street Innkeeper, Forest and 2. As long as it's not your turn, tap creatures you control have hexproof. And it's a 1/2. The next one is Rites of Reaping. Forest, Swamp, and 4. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Another target creature gets -3, -3 until end of turn. Our next uncommon is Treasured Find, which costs Forest and Swamp. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile Treasured Find. Our rare is Ash Zealot, which costs 2 mountains. It has first strike and haste. Whenever a player casts a spell from a graveyard, Ash Zealot deals 3 damage to that player. It's a 2/2. Kinda like that, to tell you the truth. A soldier creature token. Ooh. And a mountain. So, like, not considering any uncommons or commons we got a common full out of it, which we're considering that because it's full. Another common full, and 1 mythic rare. I mean, you know, 6 boosters, it is what it is. I'm starting to think all of those little mystery boxes have Return to Ravnica. If you get one and open it, let me know. I want to know if you got Return to Ravnica too, because I don't think it should be considered a mystery if they're all Return to Ravnica. Just say it's Return to Ravnica. But you know, you did get them like 2 cents cheaper than buying them actually from the people, because they're the ones that stock Walmart, Target, and all those other places. So, you know, that was what my waifu bought me. It's a really good present, I think. I mean, I picked out a lot of it, but I don't care. I mean, it's a good way to make sure you know, it's a good way for her to be like, hey, I know I got something you like, which, okay, I didn't pick out all of it. Like, I didn't know the perfumes were in there and stuff like that. But anyway, she makes my Christmas good. Because if nothing else, she feeds me. It doesn't take much. It does not take much to make me happy. Anyway, this video is getting ungodly long. And I want to thank... Oh, wait. I was going to show you all the bags. Let me do that before I forget. Wally! It's Eve from Wally. Anyway, I want to thank y'all for watching. And I'll see y'all next time.